Tonight we have the brand new Mazda 2 Facelift 2024 version, and in this video we will do the nighttime test drive. Also, this is the mild hybrid version that come with 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line, and in this video we will drive it. We will see the ambient in the nighttime, and also I will give you some technical data and information about the car. If you want to see the lights, interior, exterior, everything about the lights, I will make a separate video in the nighttime so you can see a little bit better how it looks overall. From my point of view, the car look lovely, and also from the point of view of lights in the nighttime look really nice. It doesn't have everywhere LED lights, but it's quite fine. Now going inside, I'm not going to talk too much about the technical data, the material quality, the multimedia, because I will have a separate video about everything. So if you want to see the full review, check it out. If you want to see the test drive, check it out. There are separate videos on my channel where I give you more details. Now, if you are in Romania, if you are in Bucharest, if you want to see the car, test drive the car, check out Ariane Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. So if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, check them out. Now, before we start driving here at Ariane Motors, the price of this version, Homura version that I have with me, is not the basis entry level version, it's the second version. There are 4 versions, and I have with me the second one, the Homura, and I think it's more than enough. It has a lot of features that I talk about already in the review video. The only options is the ceramic color that look really good, 340 euro. Other than that, everything is included in this version, and we will talk about that as we go. So the final price of this version, 20,430 euro at Ariane Motors. So yeah, definitely check them out, guys. The version that I have with me, it's the 1.5 liter 4 cylinders in line eSky Active G that comes with a manual 6-speed transmission, 90 horsepower, 151 Newton meters. The estimated consumption 4.7 liter is the WLTP consumption. You can get the car also with a pure petrol engine, the same engine but pure petrol, 90 horsepower, or the same engine with 75 horsepower. This one has 90 horsepower, and it's with the mild hybrid system, and it's also the most efficient from all of them. So 4.7 liter is the estimated consumption. Euro 6, 107 CO2 emissions. The top speed 183 km per hour, 9.8 seconds 0 to 100. It's a front wheel drive system. The turning circle 10.5 meters. It comes with independent McPherson suspension on the front and torsion bar on the rear, ventilated brake discs on the front, and drum brakes on the rear. Now let's drive, guys. It's not about technical data in this video. This is the start engine button, and this is how it looks in the nighttime. I can stop also the lights inside the car to see a little bit better the ambience while we're driving, but also I will turn on the lights from time to time so you can see a little bit the interior. It's not very pleasant to drive with those lights on, so for the moment I will turn it off. I will also reset the consumption from here. You can see that there are 2 digital displays in the front, and one in the middle. It's the analogical one where you can see the speed. On the left you can see RPM and the kilometers, and on the right side you can see the temperature and how much gas you have plus the consumption. And here on the screen, that it's a touch screen right now on this new facelift version. You can use it as a touch screen. You can see so many information here, plus you can see this nice graphic with what happened with the energy in real time, because this is mild hybrid. It comes also with a battery and an electric motor and the petrol engine. It's not able to drive only in electric mode because it's a mild hybrid, but this electric motor will help the petrol engine from time to time to give you better economy and also fuel and also better power. It comes with LED lights, headlamps, low beam and high beam. They are LED lights, and they look really good for the price where this car is positioned. I find the lights very clear and very good quality. Now let's drive it, guys. Manual handbrake, I let it down. Ambient inside the car in the nighttime, it's also very pleasant. Good visibility around the car, good visibility in the mirrors. Let's enjoy driving it, but for more details, I will give you some details as we go in the video. But if you want to find out more about this car, I have 2 different videos on my channel, so check them out, because there I talk even more about the car, and there I give you even more information, technical data and so on. It's a lovely car, probably one of the last subcompact small car, or probably one of the last car that will come with a 4-cylinder engine, because many cars these days, at least in this class, will they basically come with 3 cylinders. This one, it's probably the last one. It's pretty powerful. It stays really good on the highway. We will go also a little bit on the highway, and yeah, it's pretty reliable. It's probably one of the most reliable car in this class, and probably you already know that Mazda makes super reliable cars. The engine, it's crazy reliable. From what I talk with the people at Mazda, they tell me that not too many yeah, now I have to go back here because I have my phone connected to the car, so I can use it while you're driving. You basically cannot use... Do you want to
send a message or make a call?
No, I don't want to do any of this. Yeah, now it's good. So the guys at Mazda tell me that not too many people come back with the cars in service that mean this engine, and those cars are quite reliable. Anyway, this is the way it looks in the nighttime on a super dark road. From my point of view, plenty of light. It's quite visible, so it's more than perfect. I don't think you need more than this light. Also, you can see here the low beam and the high beam, how they look like. We will test it out a little bit later as well. It's also pretty punchy, the car. I like it. It's quite nice. Also the engine, it's quite silent. You don't feel too many vibrations or too much noise from outside. And I noticed that also when I did the full review video. I noticed that the engine, it's super silent, and that's really impressed me. Also, from what I read, on this facelift version they improve the sound insulation, so you cannot hear too much noise from outside, at least when you're driving at low speeds or in the city up to 100 km/h. It's pretty silent inside. Once you go over 110, 120 km/h, it starts to be much more noisy inside the cabin. So yeah, but once you stay here around other cars, it's pretty silent, pretty pleasant here. And also the ambient and the colors behind the buttons, this dimmed white light, also here on the climatic system, it's very pleasant. Also, it's very clear, the screen in the center of the dashboard here. Nice brightness and color and resolution, and it's quite nice. Doesn't bother me at all in the nighttime, so it's very pleasant. If you turn on this light, you can see also right now how it looks. Plenty of light inside the car, and you can see how it looks, the dashboard and the car. I will turn it off. It's much more pleasant like that. Also, you can connect your phone. You can control from here multimedia. You can connect your phone, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Super good wireless. So you saw before, I connect my phone a little bit earlier today, and today I come to the car. I didn't expect to be connected, but it is connected, surprisingly, and this is super fine. Also, it comes with start-stop system, so you can deactivate it. Also, it has a few buttons here on the left side from where you can deactivate lane assist, traction control, and also start-stop engine system. Good visibility around the mirrors. Very bright headlights. I like the headlights a lot. I didn't expect to be that good, but they are quite bright. You can see also here we go out on the highway, so you can see the lights are pretty bright and nice. Also, it teaches you from how to change the gears. It will show you on the left side when to change and how to hold the gear shifter in order to give you the efficiency and the perfect timing. To be honest, in the last year I'm not such a big fan of manual transmission, but this one, it works pretty good, and I like how easy it is to go in the gears. It goes easy, it feels pretty good. Also, the driving feeling on this Mazda 2, it's pretty close to a sportier car. It's pretty heavier, it stays really good on the ground. It gives you that nice sporty feeling. I don't know how to explain you, but it is set up to the sportiness, so that's really important. Also in the curves it stays very good. At high speeds the car is doing lovely. So you see immediately, because it comes with a very cool feature calling G vectoring control, and this feature allows the car to change the power and control the power and brake from time to time in order to give you great handlings and cornering. That means, for example, if you go right or left, it's able to somehow brake some front or back, left or right, in order to give you, to put the car on the perfect position on the road. So this, for me, it's quite impressive, and it feels really well on curves. Now here you can see the lightning. I will talk about more in the test drive video. I will explain you a little bit more how this torque vectoring work. So check out the other video as well, because right now we are just enjoying driving in the nighttime a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy lovely, and the engine, it's so silent, it's so smooth. Even though it's a manual transmission, they managed to somehow set it up to be relatively smooth and nice. Four cylinders, man. For those of you that complain about 3 cylinders, I have so many complaints in my videos, like 3 cylinders, but yeah, you have this option now. So Mazda 2, if you hate 3 cylinders, you don't like that, you have a great option. It's a super reliable car, reliable engine. It's not underpowered, so it has plenty of power. It feels like it works, I don't know, until 100 km/h. I don't know if the car will use more than, let's say, 70-60% of the power. So when the car uses less power than it has, or much less power than it has, the engine usually will last longer. Because if you try to push your engine and try to use it always at over 90%, or let's say 80%, then it will use faster. It will get broke a little bit faster. So when you use just much less power than it has, the engine tends to last longer. And of course, it's very important when you change the oil, to change the oil and the filters all the time. That's crazy important for the engine, to take care of the engine, and that will help the car be more reliable in time and last longer. Anyway, very nice light, man. I'm surprised how good the light it is. It's definitely for the car in this class. You have super good lighting system in the nighttime, so it's very visible, it's very clear, even with a low beam. All of those roads where I was until now, you don't feel like you need more than this light that it has already on it. And if you want to turn on the high beam, you can see like that. You can see all the streets until the end. Suspension wise, the car, as most of the Mazda cars, are set up for sportiness, so they are a little bit stiffer, but when it comes to stability and the way it stays on the road, it's lovely, man. It stays so good. It has such a good handlings. It's so unique. I don't know if it's other car in this class, I don't know, in this class, but in the same version, not a sporty version, to be such a good at handlings and at the way it stays on the ground. If you look at the car from outside, you will think, oh, it's so nice, so cute, but if you drive it, you feel like, man, how they managed to set up so good the stability and the control. It's lovely. I still need to get used with the manual transmission. I have a few times from when I drive last time a manual, because these days most of the cars are automatically. I barely drive a manual, even though I have for a few years a manual car. In the beginning, my first car was a manual, my second car was a manual, my third car was an automatic and full hybrid, and my third car was a manual, and then I had only automatic. So yeah, I know how to use both of them, but now after I make so much brake, you need a little bit of time to get used back with them. But this one is pretty good. It goes light into the speed, so it feels good quality. It feels like they really build it the right way with good sense of quality. Oh, it's pretty pleasant to drive it. Oh, the train, it's here coming. The brakes are great, pedals feel great. You can see here a nice graphic with what happened with energy in real time and when the car used the electricity. So for example, right now the car used the electricity from the battery, probably for electronics, like I don't know, the lights, the screens, and so on. It comes with a manual handbrake, so it doesn't have any auto hold function, but it has downhill assist, so if you start from downhill. Now the consumption, I already reset it, and I have like 5.2 liters consumption until now. Not too much traffic. We have a little bit of traffic right now, but in general wasn't too much traffic until here. So they have 4.7 liter estimated WLTP official number, so we have 5.2. the car has 600 kilometers. That mean it's a brand new car, so you have to wait until after 5,000 kilometers in order to get around a little bit the engine, and then the consumption will be maybe 0.5 liter less or around there. So that means it goes close to 4.8 liter until now. So it's definitely reachable what they claim. So that's a good thing. Also, the seats are crazy comfy. Also, I can turn on the lights one more time so you can see how it looks inside here. The vents look nice, feel really good quality. And yeah, overall you feel good inside the car. You feel like you're driving a premium car. Definitely driving a premium nice car. Now, when you're sitting here, you can control the screen from here, but the cool part is that you have a touch screen right here, so you can see on this new facelift version it comes with a touch screen, so you can control it very simple from here. So yeah, that's it, just like that. Super simple. And you can also use the voice command if you want to navigate in some directions. You can use the voice command from here, press it for 3 seconds and say like navigate to Barcelona, Spain.
I didn't find any matching places.
Yeah, let's try again. Navigate to Barcelona, Spain.
Getting directions to Barcelona.
Yeah, you can see, and now the car is driving right there. You just have to press go. You can do it from here, from the center console. You don't have to to stretch out too much, and that's great. And you have the navigation right there. And then you play from here. That's great because while you're driving you can definitely control from here. Wireless connectivity for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's fantastic on this new facelift. You don't even need to get optional the navigation system that comes with the car, so you can use it like that, and you can see that the view, it's lovely. And yeah, the screen is pretty big, it's pretty well positioned. Yeah, I wish although to be a little bit tilted to the driver in this area. I think it's fine. I think it's just fine. 11 degrees outside, kind of perfect temperature for a consumption test. Yeah, usually should be a little bit warmer, but I think it's just fine. Plus the climatic system, it's off completely because it's a perfect temperature inside the car, even to stay in t-shirt without any problem, at least for me. At least for me. Here it's a bumpy road, and the car, it feels a little bit stiffer because of course it's set up a little bit more stiffer, but it's no problem. It comes also with blind spot technology in the corners, in the mirrors. Huge mirrors, man. The visibility, it's so good, and it's so helpful in the nighttime when you have such a big mirrors. And even the mirror up here, it's really good. You can dim it down if you want to. You just press it and then it will dim down if the lights will bother you. Yeah, the great part with this G vectoring control, it's like you have technology from much more expensive cars in this Mazda 2. Now I wish I can drive also the automatic version. I'm really curious how it stands and what will be the consumption, because right now we have 5.7 liters until now. I'm really curious if I can get a better consumption with the automatic transmission or around the same, because I heard that Mazda really improved the automatic transmission, that it's at the point where it can beat the manual transmission. So I definitely believe that with the new automatic transmission there is definitely a big chance that you can have better consumption than with the manual one, because the automatic transmission, if it's set up really well and with all these new engines, it's really definitely possible. Look at the lights here. So bam, this is the way it looks. Very white light, bright, very visible. So now let's park the car around here and we can end up this video. So you can see right here the low beam, high beam. I don't know if you can see it in this area, but it looks quite well. It looks pretty nice. Anyway, let's park the car, guys. I want to show you also the reverse camera, how it looks in the night time, and then we can end up this video. If you go in reverse, you can see the reverse camera. It's not the best, it has a little bit of noise there, but it's pretty big on the screen and it's quite visible. You have also that lines there that guide you in the parking lot, so definitely easy to park. Plus this version come with 4 parking sensors on the rear, so that's fine. Press the button and that's it. What was the consumption? I forget to check it out. Let's turn it on again. How much was last time? Like around 5.6. Yes, this is the consumption. We lost a lot of day because of train, but in general I think it's quite fine. So that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the test drive in the nighttime with this Mazda 2 Facelift 2024. If you want to see the full review, check it out. I have a separate video. If you want to see the test drive with more information about how it's on the road, check it out, separate video. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my video. Really appreciate that. So thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also if you want to see the car, if you're in Bucharest, in Romania, around here, check out Ariane Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. So check them out, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.